All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So today's pod is definitely inspired by the session that we had earlier today. For those of you who are in the know, you're aware that every Monday and Friday at 6 p.m. we meet as a community. And this is, of course, the eye hypnosis live experiences. This is our live program where we meet for an hour at 6 p.m. in Indian Standard Time. And of course, the intention is to explore the power of our unconscious mind, or as some of you might call it, the subconscious mind. So, every week, of course, when we meet, we discuss different topics, we explore different topics, and it is a very hands on, very experiential process. And today, of course, was inspired by the power of roots. And one of the things that we explored in our community in the meeting today was everything to do with the roots that we have. Now, these are roots that may be the metaphorical roots. These are roots that may be linked to, our parents, our ancestry, and of course, roots are also linked to something that is far more spiritual, that is far more, let's call it, other world. It all depends again on what your belief system is and what you relate to. But what's important is that our roots are truly what keep us connected. At one level, you can say that our roots keep us grounded. At another level, our roots also are what keeps us sustained, and it's this sustenance that keeps us going. I say this, of course, because as a healer coach, someone who is on this journey of healing, on this journey of coaching, and of course, maybe you're just at that very beginning where you're focusing more on personal healing. Whichever be, your start point or where you may be today on this journey, one thing I can definitely tell you is that when you keep showing up and when you do the things in your capacity to be able to replenish your roots and also to be able to create more and more roots, that is really when you're able to sustain. That is when you're able to stay in this space and not just be able to work on yourself, but you're able to offer more of yourself to other people. I say this also because, in this work that we do, it's very easy to get inspired by looking at other people's successes, to be, let's say, inspired to want to begin the journey. But remember, it's not just about beginning the journey, it's also about staying on the path. And one way to be able to do that is to be able to have really, really deep roots. So, as someone who has been on this journey now for closer to 20 years, I can definitely tell you that being present, being connected to a community, and of course, having someone who you regard as your mentor, someone who can help you on the journey, someone who can guide you on this journey, that really is what makes this process so much more powerful. In my own journey over many, many years, I have had the good fortune of having some truly amazing mentors, and each of them showed up at exactly the time when I really needed them. When I had, as they say, when the student is ready, the master appears. So I've had the good fortune of experiencing the magic of having mentors in my life. And today, of course, in this dual role where I am not just the student, because obviously I continue to work on myself to improve my own let's say parts of my life that are still being developed, that I'm still working on, but I also have the good fortune now of being mentor to many. So, one thing I can definitely tell you is that it's so important to keep working on your roots, because the deeper your roots go, the more you stay connected to, whether you call it Mother Earth, whether you call it the universe, whether you call it God, whatever be your belief system, what's important is that you continue to stay connected. As they say, when you stay grounded, but also where you're able to reach up to the stars, you will have the best of both worlds. So I say all of this, of course, because I see such massive shifts and transformations in my students, in members of the community, that I do these live podcasts every single day just as a way to remind you that it's so important to show up. It's so important to keep doing the work, and the more you do this, the more you will be able to tap into that side of you that is designed for greatness. So, like I've said before, and I'll say it again, if there's any way in which I can help you, please do reach out and let me know. And of course, as always, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And of course, I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.